Hello artists, it's Miss Marilyn and I am back for another art lesson and I am really happy to see you again. So before we start this week's art lesson, I just have to say, wow, you guys made some amazing art last week. So pat yourself on the back, you did amazing. So this week you're going to keep using your imagination because that is really helpful. But today we're going to introduce one new word. That word is community. Maybe you've already heard other teachers say the word community. What does community mean to you? A community is a group of people that come together. Maybe this community, all of the people live in the same place and walk on the same streets. Maybe they visit the same park. Your community could be your neighborhood, it could be your family, or even your city. One thing we know for sure is that when we come together in our community, amazing things happen. So we are going to be talking about community a lot. And to help us introduce the topic of community, we are going to look at one special animal. I'm going to give you some hints. So this animal loves to live in groups in a community. The animal is also yellow and black, and this animal can fly. Any ideas what I'm talking about? I am talking all about these guys, bumblebees. Bees love to be together. They work together, they play together, they live together in their communities, in their groups. With Miss Charmaine, you are going to be learning a whole lot more about bees. And with your teachers, you're going to be learning a whole lot more about communities. Today, we are going to start with a bee-themed art project. Let's take a quick look at an example of what this bumblebee art project is going to look like. Have a look. Wow, it's a bumblebee puppet using cardboard, similar to our cardboard letters that we made a couple weeks ago. Wow, that was super cute. All right, so here are the materials you are going to need for this bumblebee art project. So you are definitely going to need a piece of cardboard and a scissors to cut that out. You will need a grown-up to help you with this step. Do not try to cut the cardboard by yourself. You're also going to need some yarn. Today we're doing a bumblebee, so I recommend black and yellow. If you don't have yarn or ribbon that's black and yellow, that's okay. You can also make a rainbow bumblebee if you want. I am going to stick with black and yellow today for my example. Also, if you have googly eyes, those would be great with some glue. You're also going to need some paper to make the wings. Now, you might have origami paper, newspaper, or decorated paper. Just use whatever you have at home. Are you ready? Okay, I am going to demonstrate the steps, which means I'm going to show you the steps. So watch the steps first, and then after the video, try it yourself. Now to begin, a grown-up is going to cut out the shape of the body of the bee. This shape is like a circle. It's called an oval. Remember, a grown-up will do this step. Next up, a grown-up will help by making little cuts all around the edges. This is going to help you put in your yarn. So I am going to go around making little tiny cuts. Now my favorite part, I'm going to take some yarn and I'm going to cut a long piece. You can do this step by yourself if you'd like. And then I am going to place my yarn, the little tail, on the back like so. Then I'm going to choose any one of these little cuts that a grown-up helped me make, and I am going to go around and around, starting in one and cutting across, maybe going to the next door neighbor. Can I get it in? And across like this. I finished and it looks great. I'm gonna show you the back because on the back I have all the little tails where I started and finished the yarn. So it looks a little bit messier. It still looks cool though. This is the front. Next up, I'm gonna add the googly eyes. So I'm gonna need quite a bit of glue. So I'm just gonna put a big blob of glue here. And I'm gonna carefully flip it over and place it on the yarn. Now, I want this to dry, so I'm gonna be patient. I'm not gonna touch it while it's drying. So lots of glue. So it really has some good glue grab time to grab on to the yarn and the cardboard. So I'm just gonna let that be. And maybe you don't have googly eyes in your house. That is okay. Be creative. Maybe you can even draw out the eyes on cardboard and have a grown-up help you cut them out. Or you might find another solution. Next up, we're going to create the wings of your bumblebee. So you might have plain paper, decorated paper, origami paper, or newspaper, or maybe something else. You choose. We all have different things in our houses, so again, be creative. I think I'm going to try with newspaper. I'm going to cut out the shape of 2 bumblebee wings. Now I have my 2 shapes for the wings. They're kind of like an oval shape. And then I cut them out by myself. If you feel confident with the scissors, you can cut them out by yourself because this paper is not as thick as the cardboard. So if you can do this by yourself, that is totally fine. Next, I'm gonna glue these wings onto my bumblebee. Maybe one in front, one behind, or maybe both in front. I choose because I am the artist. And the last step would be to add some sort of like popsicle stick or something so that you can hold it. I don't have a popsicle stick in my house, so I just cut a little piece of cardboard that I could glue on the back. Maybe I could decorate it with some paint or tape. You are the artist and I know you have great ideas. I do have a little paper straw that maybe I could use. So I'm gonna play around and see what I like best. All right, friends, I hope that you can be creative, be happy, and have fun making your own bee works of art. And don't forget, you have to help clean up when you finish. So put everything away and clean up after yourself. Wow, that was so super fun. I hope that you have so much fun making your very own bumblebee, and I can't wait to see them as always. Send them to Google Classroom when you're done. Until next time, my favorite amazing, amazing artists, I will see you soon. I'm sending you a big hug. Mwah! Bye!